Hello, all you invisible people. See, make sure all my personal stuff has disappeared. Yes, it has. Good. I have kind of cold in my nose, but that's all right. I'm not going to disappoint the invisible wild horse fans. That is you. Oh, yes, yes. I better always make sure I do this. Okay. There you go. There'll be nobody in the chat room, but that's okay. I I don't need to have anybody in the chat room because I can talk to myself and answer myself then. I don't mind doing that at all. Yeah. Yeah, last night, things got a little wild. I know. I do care about people, and I do try to help people. I really do. And I've explained, and I'll explain it again, that when you get up to the level like I do, you're going to get nuts up there. Most people are good in my level. Don't get me wrong. Most are good. But there's some that are nuts, that they're going to do strange things to you. I got educated on that. Yes, I got educated. Yep. Yep. Because, like I said before, before my first interview, when I talked to my friend Jimmy, he told me straight. He told me straight about everything. He's been right every time. It's a tough world. I got to do it myself. Like he said, do your own thing, he told me. And that's what I do. I do my own thing. There's some that love to be a copycat. Go ahead, be a copycat all you want. That's not me. No, I don't believe in being a copycat because I am my own individual. That's who I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm my own individual. I definitely am. Yes. I definitely am. Yeah, I just like to have fun in life. Why not? Why not? Yeah, I just like to have fun. I had fun last night. Yeah, well, one viewer was sad, and I'm sorry that viewer's sad. I've tried to help some people out there. I really do. I tell them the realities of media. It's tough out there. It's a tough world. It's getting tougher for the independents all the time. Independent channels are just growing by the day all over the world, especially in the third world countries. They're really growing out there. I think the growth in the United States is at its peak, probably Canada too, and the untapped sources in Mexico and Brazil and Peru and Russia and China. They're very restrictive. I know that because I had a Facebook friend who was like in Hong Kong, and she told me all my videos were on mute in Hong Kong. Yeah, I believe her. All my videos are mute in Hong Kong. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. I don't care if every country mutes my videos except the United States. Mute them. Go ahead, Norway, mute me. Mute me, France. Mute me, Spain. Mute me, Nigeria. Mute me, South Africa. Mute me, India. Mute me, Pakistan. Mute me, Russia, too. Mute me, whoever you want, because I don't care. doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter to me. Yep, so far 5 minutes. And let's see, am I live? I hope I am. Let's see. Let's see. Am I live? Okay, let's see. Am I live? Am I live? I am live, yes. Let's see. Where's my... Okay, I have so many tabs. I am live, so... Okay. I had an outstanding time last night. Had 7 chatters for like 3-4 hours, and I was very happy. I'd be happy with 1 chatter for 4 hours. But there's some people out there, they have to realize you have to be happy. Chances of being famous is 99.8% impossible. People got to learn that. People got to understand that. I'm never going to be famous, and I don't care. So what? Who cares? Try child abuse. Not just me, other kids that are victims. Teenagers have been abused. Elderly have been abused. Try that. Try that. Yeah, try that. Why don't you? I'm just so happy for you wild horse fans. Hello, whoever you are, welcome. Probably. Hi, somebody I know. Who are you now? Okay, somebody's in the room. If you want to vote, go ahead. If not, let me know. Yeah. Don't be shy, whoever you are. You can say what you want. No use being shy, because I used to be shy myself. I used to be so shy of girls, I didn't know what to say. Now I do. Now I do, yeah. Yep. Oh, there's 2 people in the room. Thank you. Extra person. It's just great having you wild horse fans in, yeah. Oh, my head is kind of split now. 1 of you left. It's all right. Thank you for stopping by anyway. Put this on my head. Oh, yeah, that's better. Ouch. Ooh, ow. Ah. Yeah. I'm fighting a headache right now. That's all right. I'm just going to stay. I want to stay and say nothing. Say nothing at all. Yep, I'm going to say nothing. Yeah. I was driving around a little bit in my Grand Marquis, and I enjoyed it. I just love that car when it takes off. It's like a dream. It's like a dream. The only thing is the interior part. They say it's like, they say the interior and front and back seat are like longer and bigger than Park Avenue. No, can't be. I used to put a lot more stuff in the Park Avenue. Grand Marquis, it's kind of squished, especially when you have that big humper wheel rear wheel drive. That's okay. Got to find ways to compromise, Got to find ways to compromise. Yeah. Yep. Got to find ways to compromise. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. Why? Oh, yes. And by the way, too, 2.6 million, which is like 1.3 cash option minus taxes, probably over $1 million. I can live on that. I can find myself a house in Just enjoy life. I don't know. I think I'll live out in the country now. I don't know. I'll have to figure out where to live. It's going to be tough. I don't know. I mean, I was thinking of either, if I was living out of state of Minnesota, I was thinking either Colorado or Montana. Yeah, I like Montana's open, open roads. It's like a dream. You drive on those roads in Montana, it's like nobody's there. It's like a dream. I love Colorado. Even the southern part of Colorado is interesting. It's kind of like desert land. Because in Colorado, the bottom's like 90 degrees. Go up the mountains, it's like 30. It's just weird. It's like 30 degrees up the mountains. K1 Mail, thank you very much. Thank you for your vote. Let's see how the voting is doing. Hey, old school Dave. Yeah. Yeah, it was a wild chat last night. Yeah, I was up to the sky. You know, when we go up to the sky again, should I go sky? Should I go up the sky again? I just wondered. Yes or no, Dave? Should I go to the sky? Should I go up the sky again? Go fly to the friendly skies, up in the air, up and away, my beautiful balloon. Oh, okay. All right, I'll kick it in. So like Grape Gallery. Grape Gallery. All right. Bottoms up. He's really kicking. Oh, this batch. Oh man, it kicks you in the brain. I think this batch is better than the last one. It's just weird. I think once the manufacturers get it normal, I think they're experimenting at this point. Some batches are good, some are bad. The last batch, I think, was weaker than this one. This one, oh. Of course, it depends on employees too that, work over there. You get the day shift or the night shift. You might get good ones in the day, bad ones at night, or vice versa. You never usually your better employees are in the daytime, on the average, in my opinion. In my opinion, Dave. Okay, that's in my opinion. Because the daytime employees are usually the ones that stay home and take care of their families and stuff like that, take care of business. The night people, when their days off, they're out Friday, Saturday nights. Or, or take tablets or something. Hey, man, now the world is much better now, man. Yeah, it's like that, Yeah, the eyes get all buggy and stuff like that. Yeah, but yeah. I remember the old days when I used to work in Panacookan Hoos. Half the time I was flying stoned. They never fired me, though. It was just weird. They never fired me even though I was stoned. Everybody there knew it. Nobody fired me. They just laughed at me. There's that Randy's floating around again. I did my job, though, basically, yeah. I mean, remembering dishes and splitting it into the side pans, that's what's easy to do, and I did it pretty neat. But you had some of these yo-yos that just screw around and, and I just like get mad and, well, they don't listen. Oh, well. Yeah. But like I said before, if you ever get food, in my opinion, I'll go to the delis where it's wide open, where you can see everything. That's where I go. I'll go to the delis instead of the restaurants. Yeah. It's like the time I was going to Maple Grove when I was doing Tom Van McKeldin, I didn't put on my wig because if I would have put on my wig, being alone out in the street in Maple Grove, you never know. Somebody might try to fight you, when you're alone. If I have two people with me, they'd leave you alone. But when you're alone, I'd be, have the regular head, and it was kind of wild. Yeah, then he had the Lunds and Byerly's, and of course, Lunds and Byerly's in Minnesota. The stores over there, they're very expensive. And like I say, there's expensive stores where like rich people want to go to so they don't have to mingle with the commoners like us, which is fine. Good. Rich people deserve a place to shop and pay more money to stay away from us commoners. That's fine. That's all right. It doesn't bother me any. Doesn't bother me any. Excuse me. Whoever the person is, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, a couple of people, they've been coming and going, 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 going and coming, coming and going. Welcome, second person, whoever you are. It's okay to chat. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Octowave. Rambo. That's okay. My father used to call me Rambo when I was a kid. That was a nickname my dad gave me, Rambo. Seriously. He called me that, my father, and I didn't mind. He was called Rambo, Mr. Bud, the neighborhood. Guy called me Randy Sandy. I didn't care. He's a cool guy. My mother called me Rainbow. I didn't care. And I like rainbows too, so. Rambo, Rainbow. The good names. And that was called negative names like Bugs Bunny, What's Up, Doc? One kid kept bugging me, but I didn't care because I like Bugs Bunny. He's cool. I like. Okay. Pisonanus. Oh yes, you're female. Yeah, yeah, you're female. Okay. No. A female what? That's the question. Probably a female warthog or something. You go, I'll run around and scare everybody. Yeah, female warthog. Or let's see, female badger or something fierce. Or let's see, yeah, yeah, some of those fierce female wild animals out there. Yeah, yeah, like, yeah. You're welcome. Reboot the Rambo franchise. Wait a minute. I think it wasn't Rambo. That was Sambo. That was Sambo's restaurant, as I recall. And there's the groups out there that said, "Hey, man, no Sambo. Sambo's an insult," so they changed it to Denny's. Yeah, I remember that. It was called Sambo. Yeah, Sambo's restaurant. Yeah, it was Sambo's restaurant. I never heard of a Rambo restaurant. Maybe there was one and I didn't know. Maybe there's one and I didn't know, but as I recall, yeah, they used to have a restaurant called Sambo's, but a bunch of people got mad. Sometimes you look at YouTube, you look at that history, like of Aunt Jemima pancakes and stuff like that, and how it got started. It's just, I mean, yeah, and Aunt Jemima thing, that was like popular in the Disney world. They had this fat lady wearing a handkerchief going around serving pancakes. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Yeah, they changed it. Things change. Yeah, things do change in time. That's the way it is. You know, things do change in time. Yeah, things change. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Aunt Jemima. Oh, the syrup. Oh, I think that was Mrs. Butterworth. That's the syrup lady. That's Mrs. Butterworth. That one with the bun on her head. Aunt Jemima's the one that wore the checkered handkerchief on her head. But then they removed the handkerchief. But the activists said, get rid of it and call it something else. So now they call it Pearl Mill. Yeah, they call it Pearl Mill because it was invented in a Pearl Mill. So they call it that. And instead of Uncle Ben's, where they had a Ben's guy on there, now they call it Ben's Finest without a picture. Yeah, well, the original one I think did die, sure, from way back. They still used this picture, but as time went by, they changed because, of course, for business. Yeah, you see, Pice and Honest though, um, you know, companies, whatever reason they change, I don't know. That's up to them. Whatever they change right now, I guess the average Spider-Man. There you go. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, look at when I go to the stores. When I buy cereal, every cartoon on the cereal box is anime except for Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles with Fred and Barney. Anime doesn't impress me. Anime is all the same. There's two kinds of drawings in cartoons. The ones with impressive drawings, like He-Man Masters of the Universe and Johnny Quest. And you got the simple cartoons like Charlie Brown and Fred Flintstone. And the reason Charlie Brown and Fred Flintstone succeeded was not because of the cartoons, it was because of the voice, the voices the people hired that did a great job talking for them, Yeah. But the anime stuff doesn't impress me. It's not my thing. But if you like animes, that's fine. Animes are popular. Yeah, that's true. But Toasted Fred and Barney and Pebble cereal, they kept Fred and Barney on there. So, oh yeah, they had that one cartoon in the Flintstones, and they were out west, and Barney just kept saying, "And there, Monster Flintstone," and Fred got mad. He kept telling him to shut up all the time. That was really funny. Monster Flintstone. Yeah, grape nuts. Yeah, I can't eat grape nuts. Too grainy. What do I think cavemen smelled like? Well, up to the invented the bathtub and shower seriously, people actually stunk probably all the way up to the early 1900s. Because before that, you got to remember, they used to charge people to share bathtubs like out west. They shared bathtubs with other people. It's like a community bathtub back then because water was scarce back in the days of our ancestors. You know, yeah, yeah. You're true. It's true, Octawave. Same face syndrome. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's true. Same face syndrome. Yeah. The only time the anime thing was funny was when South Park was making fun of them doing the Pokemon thing. That was just funny as heck. And they had the cartoon characters look really funny when they were talking about Pokemon. He got them all brainwashed, all the kids. And the parents say, "Well, if we like it, the kids will hate it." And then was it Kyle Braswowski was always behind times. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, anytime he got something, the other kids got something else. So that's so yesterday, and it was just funny. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yes. Yeah. Now my brains are kicking in, and my headaches kind of went away good. Plus, I got Oh, okay. Oh, you want to do animation? That's cool, Octawave. Maybe your um version of animes might be cool. You never know, there, Octawave. Maybe you can change things. Maybe you'll be your own individual when you create something. Maybe you'll be your own individual. You never know. But I hope you can do it because we need more the individual that can invent something. We need it. Yeah, too many copycats out there. Too many copycats. Yeah. Oh, not anime, just oh yeah, there you go. There you go. A different style. Yeah, you never know. But make sure you protect yourself from trademark thieves though. Because there's a lot of thieves out there that'll take your stuff and then put the trademark on it. Oh, you want to hear something funny once? Oh, you want to hear something funny, Octo? I was going to tell you. Irene Ryan, when she was like on Password in the 60s. Yeah. Irene Ryan. Okay. You heard of her as Granny of the Beverly Hillbillies. Remember Granny Daisy Moses, that one old lady? She was like on Password. Okay. She got all these recipes from various people how to make like mountain stew and backwoods soup or whatever and all that. Yeah. She was collecting recipes. You know what she did? She put it all in the book, sold it, and made a profit for herself. Smart woman. Smart woman. Made a lot of people mad. Yeah. Smart woman, that Granny from Beverly Hillbillies. Took all those recipes, wrote a book, and sold it and made a lot of money. That's what she did. Back then, people could. Yeah, my chatters aren't paying attention to me. That's all right. You guys can talk to each other. I'll talk to the I'll talk to the whatever whoever's out there. There's another person in the room listening anyway. Thank you for listening there. And okay, placing on this. I'm just checking. No, but seriously though, I was mentioning the Octawave. That lamp. Oh, you mean this one? Oh, that one I bought from the Salvation Army for like 13, I think 12, $13. It was sitting there for 4 months. Yeah, his name's Lampy. Hi there, Lampy. No, you're fine. You guys are fine. I don't care. You can ignore me all you want. I'm glad you chatters are here. You can chat to each other or with me. That's up to you. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, Dr. Wavis, if you do drawings though, protect yourself from thieves at all times, because there's a lot of thieves that'll take your ideas, steal it, and then make money off you. Yeah, I think it was a Thomas Edison. He was known to steal ideas and make money for himself. Thomas Edison used to do that. And Thomas Edison used to test electricity by putting electric stuff in water and putting an elephant in it, and the elephant will get electrocuted. He did that too. Thomas Edison did. And he did things different back then. It's just weird. So I say there's a lot of thieves out there. So protect that work of yours, Octawave, so you make the money. So you make the money. Always protect yourself from those thieves out there. Yeah. Oh, there was this one. What was it? 96 Tears. Oh, the One Hit Wonder guys that sang that song. 96 Tears. Get this. How much money they got for that song that went way up in the charts? $50. And that's it. $50. There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just think, Octawave, if you can invent something that's like revolutionary, you'll make tons of money. I hope you can somehow do it. I hope you can, because I mean, just oh, what was it? Oh, oh, crap. Hmm. Oh yeah, Michael Nesmith's mom. Yeah, she invented. That was a guy that was a singer on the Monkees. Yeah, his mother invented liquid paper where you take ink out with something, like brush it or something like that. Yeah, she was worth like $40 million. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was thinking of something else. Like Annie Chung's, the one that used to have the soup bowls. She sold her food to a major food conglomerate. And now Annie Chung can kick her feet up and say, "No more work for me. I'm rich." Oh, yes. She's a rich woman now. Another thing is she can't use her own recipe, but that's okay. Who cares? No, no, no relation. Nope, no relation to Connie Chung. No. It, no, is that, no, Annie Chung was just a lady who invented noodle bowls. She, oh, I think I got one. Yeah, there. Annie Chung's, for example. See, before her picture used to be up here, you know, but when she sold this, they removed her picture. Got big money. And actually, these noodle bowls are better than any other. To me, they are. To be honest with you, yes, because I don't like my own last name. I take a lady's last name if it's cool. If the name's like Johnson or, um, a common last name. Yeah, they did. Yep. But see, them. She made a lot of money. A lot of money. Well, first she had her own kind of factory, sold it in certain stores. You never saw those in Walmart before. You'd never see these in Walmart. But once she sold it, you saw these in Walmart because, the much bigger conglomerates, they have just tons of money. There's money more than you and I could dream. A lot of the conglomerates, they buy from those smaller places. Yeah, they've bought some others too. But chances of doing that is pie in the sky, actually. Annie Chung hit the jackpot. Yeah. Yep. I just feel so good now. Feel so good. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Covered the food, covered this and that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he does call every day, but nah, not much going on. He was telling me his cat Wendy, the one in the YouTube videos, he put up the Christmas tree and she tore it apart. Even the star, she took that down somehow, tore the whole tree apart. So Mike had to put it back. He's oh yeah, yeah, basically. Um, I don't know. I hope his health isn't declining. It's hard to tell. Doesn't really. He says he's been changing his diet so he can keep his blood pressure down. Whatever he. So that means that he can't do his cursed meals because when they do or I think he says he's going to do it again or something. I don't know. Those cursed meals, man, the stuff he eats, I can't do it. I can't. I'm not brave like they are, you know. I can't do the cursed meals. Yeah, well, they might. I don't know. He doesn't tell me anything. I haven't talked to him by phone in probably almost a year. And I haven't talked to him in chat in about 5 months because he's a busy man all the time. Yeah, maybe. I'm just saying though, is he's hard to reach. He's a very busy man on his videos all the time. He has all these collection of people that he talks to, a whole collection of people. You know, the big leaguers. You know, that's okay. It's all right. Well, those of you that left, thank you for stopping by. We got 2 chatters left. That's all right. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, last night. No, I'm not going to be on their Octowave. I won't be on there. I can't do it because I take Famidine that keeps me to eating food. Otherwise, I barf eating regular food. If I do what they do, it'll probably kill me because my system's too weak. Remember, I'm almost 60 years old now. I'm 59, so my system got weaker over the years. So the only thing I can do is just exercise and I don't know, find certain things to do. Can't play basketball anymore like I used to. Can't run. I can't run and play basketball like I used to, so that's out. Can't really play softball. I run too slow now. Yeah, I run too slow. Yeah, can't play tennis. I'm too slow for that too. Oh well, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. I can't Octowave. I really can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it. My system's too weak. Might get somebody. They might get somebody else. They have a lot of long connection of people. You never know what they might find. I mean, they don't tell me what they do. They don't tell me, so I wouldn't. I know as much as you, which is about zero. Can I sing or dance? I do have a music playlist to myself singing, which is horseshit, and I don't dance. Walking for me is tough enough. If I dance, I might fall on the floor and crack my head. So yeah, yeah. I just don't have the equilibrium like I used to. You know, I don't have the equilibrium. I learned that from World Class Championship Wrestling when Fritz von Erich did his fake heart attack and they were making it like it was serious. Oh, get out of here. Because when Fritz von Erich fell, you could tell he spread his hands out to break his fall. Because when you spread your hands out to break a fall, that's a fake fall. See, they teach you that in military service, you know, for the ones that join the military. But Fritz, he's dead. Fritz von Erich's been dead since the 90s. Unless I go to his grave and talk to him in Texas. And he's been dead since the 90s. Yeah. Got beat up too much in the wrestling ring. And when Fritz and Doris had a divorce, he had to sell his big ranch so his wife would have half the money. And Fritz lived in some small house with a porch. And Fritz said it was a very small house. And you could tell he was sad he missed his ranch, but oh well, what can you do? Oh, this water's good. Very good water, yeah. Very good water, yes. Well, so far we got 2 males and 2 females. Hey, that's an improvement from yesterday. I had 6 males and 1 female yesterday. And Paisanas didn't even put female because Paisanas wasn't here yesterday. You know? So sometimes, when you're busy, that's okay because there'll be other chatters coming in yapping. There's always others, right? There's always other chatters out there. That's for sure. Of course there is, right? All right. It's all right. It's all right. You're out of sight. That's all right. Boy, that'd be so great. Yeah, I think am I going grainy or something? Or is that just my, it's kind of weird. Sorry about now it's back. Sorry about the film. This got grainy. I think it's YouTube, They always brag how technologically advanced they are. I think they're more impaired, if you ask me. Or technologically impaired, yeah. Yeah. Just like they sing about Amish Paradise, Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah, he sings that song, Amish Paradise, yeah. Yeah, I already drank my Rain Energy drink. Yeah, I bought some today at Walmart. The only kind they sold for Rain Energy drink was Orange Dreamsicle. That's tolerable, but I'd rather have other brands. In Walmart, it's always the cheapest on energy drinks by far because they usually sell it for like $7.05 for a 4-pack. You go other places, $8.95, $9.29. Oh, you got 2 Bangs. Oh yeah, I like Bang too. Yeah, but they don't sell Bang in 4s though. They sell Rain. Let's see. I know they sell Monster, but Monster's not for me. Red Bull. I hate Red Bull. I can't drink that for the life of me. But those of you like Red Bull or Monster, that's fine. Everybody's got a different opinion. But for me, no. Nope. Because once I tried Bang and tried Rain, I put those other energy drinks behind me. That's what I do. Yep, that's what I do. Just put those other energy drinks behind me. Yeah. C4. Yeah, C4. Yeah. Oh man, I'm just flying. I'm flying pretty good now. Ground control to Major Tom. Yeah, I remember kids were made fun of in school, That's what I heard from other kids. There's this kid named Tom nobody liked in school. They'd always sing a song to him that irritated him. Ground control to Major Tom. Yeah. Major Tom to ground control. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes, just like this jerk named Larry from Osseo High School. He had that show's introduction, Hello Larry. I'd come up to him, Hello Larry. Hello Larry. He said, oh, shut up. He hated that. I'd sing a song, Hello Larry. I mean, it annoys people named Larry when that song's sung, because it's sung in an annoying way, just weird. Yeah, that was a show that McLean Stevenson started. Oh, he was making claims at the time, as I recall. Oh, this show will be a success. You're going to love it. He kept telling his fans. They didn't. Yes, I do. Yeah, I remember Rosalie Madison. First day I walked in Jenny Lynn's school, when I walked in the locker room area, all the kids started beating me up, just attacking me, punching me in the face, the head and nose and everything. And I just got beat up every day. And there's this one fat girl that, yeah. Well, I remember stuff on the negative because I was abused in many ways as a kid, But that's all right. Like I said, I've taken abuse as a kid, and I don't take my anger out on innocent people, because innocent people like you are great. I hate the guilty. I hate the ones that commit crimes. There's no reason really for people who can talk and have an education to commit crimes, even if they were abused severely. Because there's people that have been abused very severely by parents or guardians. They've turned out just fine. A lot of people like that, yeah. 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 I mean, see, committing crimes in general against innocent people is stupid and it's wrong. I hate that, I used to know people that'll swindle out of other people. Scumbag swindlers. I hate swindlers. Swindlers are scum. They're total scum. I hate swindlers. I hate people who steal from mom and pop stores. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing, Just like my father, he was a 3-time failed businessman. He was too nice of a guy. My dad reminded me of this cartoon called Popeye. Remember Popeye had a gas station he owned? Here comes a guy like Brutus. He wanted all these free stuff, and Popeye gave him all that free stuff. And he says, "You want to pay for gas?" Brutus says, "I always do business across the street." Just a slap in Popeye's face. That was weird. It was like my father. He was like Popeye, kind of stupid in that way. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. You know, those of you that think of committing crimes, get help. Talk to your brother that's straight, or your sister that's straight, or your uncle or aunt that's straight. Go to them, and maybe they could try to help them. But there's some people that got that proper help too, not from psychologists or psychiatrists, the right relatives. Yeah. Oh yeah. One time I remembered, back when I was a teenager. What was it? Ray Larrabee, Merle Corvella, and Jeff Higgins were throwing firecrackers by our house. My dad was yelling at me. My Aunt Genevieve got mad at him. I never forget. She says, "Harold," she says, "why do you keep picking on Randy for? He's just sitting here quietly. He's a very nice guy." Then my dad, Randy, hell no. She says, "If you don't want Randy here, I'll take him in. Randy, you're welcome to cut in my house." I thought, really? Cool. I talked to my mom. I said, "Mom, can I live with Genevieve?" She's, "No, you're not living with Genevieve. On the reservation in North Dakota, they get bugs all over the place, and people attack you for no reason." I said, "Genevieve, you can't protect you all the time, Randy. Use your head." Mom was actually right on that one. Yeah, but it was weird. My mother was actually right. because on the reservation, a lot of their houses are substandard and stuff like that. It has a lot of bugs. Oh, no, yeah. When Genevieve told my father too, she says, "Oh, I know a real estate agent selling places." He says, "Well, yeah, I can handle it." She says, "Oh, no, you can't." She says, if they vandalize your house or vandalize your car, she said, and if you go to the BIA, you know what they tell you, the Indian law enforcement, the Native American law enforcement, they told him, she said they tell them, mind your own business and fight your own battles and shut up. That's what law enforcement tell him. Genevieve didn't lie. He says, he says, you want to believe me? You want to live there? Come on. She says, come on, you go live there. I said, I believe you, Genevieve. And my dad was saying, she said, Randy believes me. He knows that. Randy's been abused often. I can tell he's been abused. I can see it in his eyes. He's always sad and sitting in the corner. He comes home. I know kids are picking on him at school. He's one of the nicest guys. Yeah, it's just weird. Genevieve was so cool. Yeah, she was full-blooded Chippewa. Married to my Uncle Stanley. It was just weird. And she was getting money. See, they were digging for oil right on the reservation. She was getting money for oil. They didn't get that much, but they took it. Take it or leave it. That's what oil companies, that's what Genevieve said. That's what the oil companies told us. Take it or leave it. If you leave it, you get nothing. If you take it, you get something. Choose. She says, well, I decided to take something. I needed it. Yeah. But I think they had to live on their reservation or something. I don't know. It's just weird. That was just so weird. You know, the way Genevieve explained it to me. Oh, yeah. I drove one time when I was driving. I was going to Silver City, New Mexico for just a fun trip. And I was driving my Caprice. Yeah, I drove by that Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota. You should have seen the trailers. They were on blocks. Vehicles were on blocks. You couldn't pay me to drive to Pine Ridge. Oh, Pine Ridge, if you're a stranger, if you don't know what to do, you're curtains. You're curtains in Pine Ridge. You better know someone in Pine Ridge before you go in there. That's what I've been told. Oh, yes. That's a very violent place, Pine Ridge Reservation. Some of the reservations are pretty safe, though. Some are safe. I walked around in my camera that time when I was in Monoman, Minnesota. That's on the reservation, the White Earth. People there were okay. You know, they were all right. They didn't bother me. And I did another town, was at Ojima, Minnesota. What do they have? What was that? The main business there was a big gas station. They had a couple of businesses that were closed. And yeah. Oh, yeah. But then when I went to the Shooting Star Casino, the trouble is, okay, my cameras, right? You can't use cameras even in the parking lots in the casino. Not allowed. They'll get law enforcement on you for that. And they'll charge you with trespassing. Casinos can do that. Yeah. No cameras. Unless special permission. Yeah, I wouldn't dare sneak a camera in a casino. I mean, I don't go in casinos anymore anyway. I quit going to casinos. Spend your money in the slot machine. Might as well take your money, kiss it goodbye. Might as well kiss your money goodbye when you go to the casino. Might as well kiss your money goodbye. Especially those slot machines. Forget it. And those car dealers, they teach them how to move their hands a certain way to try to trick the person. Person's got to have good eyes to see the cards. I don't have those good eyes like some people. Some people have those great eyes. And what I've heard too is, like on Rain Man, when he was counting cards in the casino, if a person is caught counting cards in a casino, the casino can throw that person out the door. They can actually do that. Yeah, it's legal. That person can squawk and cry and say, oh, I'm not coming back. You know what? Casino wouldn't care. They don't care. Yeah. Because gamblers in general aren't going to listen to somebody who just get kicked out. They don't care. Because all the gamblers that go into casinos, they think they're going to hit the payday. They think they'll hit the money. Then most of them come out. I'm gonna repossess my car. Now my car's gone. I heard one guy saying that, crying out the door. I just lost my car. I didn't know what to say to the guy. I just went in. I thought to myself, oh, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to win. I don't know I don't know his story. I didn't ask. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. He was balling. Because gamblers don't care. Yeah, basically, yeah, he was gambling and he lost his car. Yeah, he actually lost his car. I believe him. He was crying. Yeah. And me, I just went in. I was a younger kid at the time. Oh, let's see. I was driving my Caprice, that 86 Chevy Caprice, that embarrassment. That 86 Caprice, man, that car was so slow. I had it 82 miles an hour on an 85 on the speedometer. It went no faster. No, I doubt he lived in his car. A lot of people who are gamblers are really basically have money, and are honest. I don't think bank robbers, for example, would go to casinos, especially today with all the facial recognition stuff. Oh no, they'd stay out of casinos now. Maybe in the old days, maybe some did, but that's still risky because casinos, they hire these people that have excellent eyes that can tell the police or the FBI or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, SSA though. A lot of gamblers. And that's why I quit going to casinos myself. I lost too much money. I said, oh no, I quit. I forget it. That's why once in a blue moon, I'll get like Minnesota Hot Lotto, because if you look at the odds to Lotto America and the actual Powerball, Lotto America's odds are way better. Way better. And if I get was it $1 million on the cash option, which I will take at this point because I'm 59 years old, I got $900,000. I can live off that so easy it isn't funny. I live frugal. Sure I would. Yeah. Go to these stock companies, get the lowest interest rate stocks that make you money guaranteed. That's all it takes. Makes you money guaranteed where you get enough money flowing to have a good time. Why take the high risk stocks? And get this. You know what show I kind of learned that from? This will really blow your mind. Leave It to Beaver. That was the best episode they ever had. Here is Ward teaching Beaver that he should invest in the electrical company stocks because it guaranteed to make him money. And of course, Eddie Haskell comes over, tells Beaver to invest in these high risk stocks, and tells him, but Beaver, why invest in these stocks for chump change? Be rich. Here's Beaver. Yeah. And Beaver invests in the big stocks, lose all his money. And then Ward tells him, oh, you learned your lesson. That was weird. Yeah. Beaver lose all his money, saved it, and he listened to Eddie Haskell. I just don't understand in a lot of those episodes, why was Wally and Beaver stupid enough to half the time listen to a guy who's a wise guy in a con? Why? It's just funny how Wally and Beaver are these ace students, but they're so gullible to Eddie Haskell. That's just weird. In real life, it don't happen like that, not as I see it. The ace students are the smartest ones I know what's going on. see, where was I? Oh yeah, I'm kind of spacing out. Forgive me, please. I'm out in the twilight zone, the twilight zone, the twilight zone. Yeah. Oh yeah, Twilight Zone I really like is that one in Willoughby. That's really trippy. The first time I saw that show, that episode kind of tripped me out. Yeah, kind of tripped me out. A guy who was like from a big city. He always wanted to live in a small town to get away from the hustle and bustle. Okay, let's see. I'll Google look that one. Okay. Let's see. A Stop at Willoughby. That's what it's called, the episode. A Stop at Willoughby. Yeah. Yeah. That's a trippy episode. Yeah. Very trippy. Now, I know it's old time film and stuff. And I mean, if you're comparing it to the modern world, yeah, okay. But if you think back to the old days, like the way the old people thought in the old days, it's trippy. It's very trippy because back then, yeah, me too. That's what I say is they had the sound. They got good people who knew how to do photography and editing. They did an outstanding job. Whoever Rod Sterling hired as an editor did an outstanding job, and that editor gets like no credit. Oh yeah, and Donna Douglas as Ellie Mae Clampett. Yeah, that's when she started out. When these people in masks, they thought they were normal, and they thought that Donna Douglas had an abnormal, ugly face, but actually she looked normal, and she was running around kind of in a nightie. Yeah, I thought to myself, boy, that sure passed the censors because I was, Yep, that was before she got the Ellie Mae Clampett part. That was pretty weird. That episode of hers helped her get a long-term job in the Beverly Hillbillies. I made the black gold in Texas tea, No, I should see that sometime. Yeah, I never have. I'm just so stuck in the Twilight Zone at times that, yeah. Yeah, I like Claude Atkins, Oh, speaking of that actor, Claude Atkins, I actually liked him because I remember a show called BJ and the Bear. I just hated that show. I thought it was just, they made this guy, BJ, driving a semi truck. When he fights, all his fights, he's like indestructible. I mean, I like shows where sometimes the good guys get punched in the face and kind of get their asses kicked in a way, because sometimes it does happen in real life, Because I mean, look at Bounty Hunters, for example, in real life. Like, the Martin Downey Jr. one. There's a YouTube channel, David Schultz and Bounty Hunters. It shows Martin Downey. That was a great episode. Yeah, the detective named Perry. Yeah. Yeah, Perry, he stuck on the whole show. That was a surprise because Mort just kept insulting him constantly. And Perry had a cheer at one point because the bail bondsman, he wasn't really doing very well with the crowd. And of course, Mort was good buddies with the bail bondsman. So Mort would kind of bail him out, Oh, yeah. And they had that one guy named, let's see, Dr. D. Let's see, Stan, I think. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Stan Rifkin. Yeah, Stan Rifkin. Yeah, that's right. Stan Rifkin, another bounty hunter. He was like an ex-Marine in the 50s. And yeah, Rifkin, for an old man, he sure moved fast when he walked up to Perry. I mean, whatever fake or real, I don't know. No, I think it was real. I don't think it was fake. There'd be nothing fake about Mort. No, not his shows. They were all real. He made sure they're real. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He made sure people actually hated each other. So it'd be in the news if they get into fights on the streets or something. But then Mort would tell him, hey, I'll always stick up for the cops. And he would. A lot of cops liked Mort, you know, they liked him. Yeah, because Mort, he was like an ex-amateur boxer and stuff like that. He had a good record. Had a good record as an amateur boxer. Yeah, actually did. I'm just. Have I ever eaten a rice cake? Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just. I'm at. Let's see. I'm in the Twilight Zone. I'm on Tales of the Dark Side and the Outer Limits too. I'm in all three of them. Kind of floating around in outer space. Yeah. Maybe I'll go see some Martians or something. I don't know. No, just kidding. Oh, yeah. I remembered back when I was a kid, I used to live in DuPont. I used to know kids, actually, that believed there were real Martians. And I'm not kidding you. I knew adults that believed they were real Martians, too. It was just weird. I thought they were all fake. Had to be. Especially that 1976 in Park Brook, when they like sent a spaceship to Mars and they extra photos. There was like nothing there but a couple of rocks and some dirt. You know what I like to do, actually? If I had the chance, I'd buy some land in Mars. I wish they'd have a land in Mars for sale. I'd buy some land in Mars because Mars has minerals. Mars has tons of minerals. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that's sad. Oh, yeah, that's sad. Yeah. I think my sad day was like in Northview after you take a shower because Mr. Price made all the guys take a shower at Northview. Anyway, this fuckhead named Mike McGowan, you know, he'd pass out the towels. One time he was wiping with his feet and it was giving it to me while I was naked. Fucking piece of shit, you know? Yeah. Mike McGowan, a hockey player from Park City in the early 80s. I'll say you are McGowan. Attack me out on the street, he can go rot in prison. I'll make sure he'll rot. Even in protective custody is no guarantee for safety. See, there's a lot of people that are stupid too in that way. They think when you go in a separate wing, you're totally safe. Did you hear what happened to Derek Chauvin? Did you hear what happened to him? He was in protective custody. Look what happened to Chauvin. As far as Derek Chauvin's concerned, I wouldn't take that guy with a weapon because Chauvin, he do what he wants with me, to be speaking for myself. But look what happened to him. One other guy that was tough and crazy too. Yeah. See, a lot of people are too stupid. Unless if you want to go in solitary confinement for 23 hours and the next day is an hour a day. I'd rather do that myself. To be honest with you, I'd rather be in solitary confinement. I wouldn't want to meet those other people, and no way. That's why I stay out of trouble and live the good, honest life. That's what I do. I like honest people. Honest people are the coolest on earth. Most people in the world are honest. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I didn't like about school. I'll get this too, guys. This is true about Northview Junior High. there's like this door over there. Let's pretend like this is, let's see. I'm going to pretend like Northview, this is the door, right? Like going outside. It went inside. I'm going to have to do it the other way. A lot of times you're like, you're in a shower, price would like leave the door wide open. Guys are like going naked. The girls would go by and look. That was just so weird. And sometimes I hear the girls are always saying, oh, this guy's got it small. This guy's got it big. This guy looks sexy. This guy looks ugly. It was so weird. Yeah, yeah, that's true too, Octowave, because Mr. Jim Dean, see, in real life, I hate that gym teacher, for example, because Ron Westgard tripped me in broomball and stuff like that, and he'd do nothing right in front of Mr. Dean. And guys like, not McGowan, Ron Westgard. Yeah, his name was Ron Westgard, not Mike McGowan. Mike McGowan went to Park Center. Yeah. Yeah, a guy named Westgard. I don't like you neither. Oh, excuse me. Yep. That's why I don't go to the reunions. Why should I go? I got you, the Wild Horse fans, to talk to. I don't need them. I got you cool Wild Horse fans. Oh, yes. And this next Wednesday, hopefully, and Jimmy's on, I'll be his chat moderator again. I'm always on there hour early till the end of his shows. A lot of his chat mods like pop in and out and stuff like that for whatever reason I don't know, and none of my business. But yeah, sometimes Jimmy rips me pretty good, and I just go along for the ride. He's funny, Jimmy. What he says to me when I'm a chat mod. Yeah. Once in a while, well, he's usually busy preparing for his show, so he'll pop in and out a little bit until the show's actually on. But I'm just hour early for chat mods, and I like try to talk to people. And most of them don't talk to me, but that's cool. That's all right. Sometimes some real lonely person will come in and very depressed. I'll try to cheer them up. That's what I'm there for. I try to cheer people up if I can. Yeah, I know what you mean. For myself, I just stay away from my classmates. I have nothing to say to them. A lot of the people in my bad past life, they are now sleeping forever. And for me, when they sleep forever, it's just another day on planet Earth. And that's it. For me, speaking for myself. Everybody can feel the way they want to. If people want to do different in their own individual way, let them, as long as it's honest. As long as it doesn't hurt other people. Yeah. I just laugh in the obituary sometimes. Just some of these people who are dying, they'll say like, oh, they're helpful to people. Oh, get out of here. They're the ones that scream that. See, the ones they overly brag to people about, those are your worst ones, Huh. It kind of seemed like it back then too. You're right about that, Octawave, because there was this one girl named Carla Anderson, or what's her name, or two others. Yeah, Carla just kept insulting me all the time. And I say to Paul Murray, Paul, say something, George. So I was saying this stuff. Then that one monitor would come in. I said, well, they started it. She says, yeah, but you're a guy. You should be quiet. She says, you're just girls. I said, we're just getting into an insulting contest. Like I'm slugging them. And I'm not going to slug women in front of a guy like Paul Murray, was a college football player at North Dakota State University, because he'd crack my head open if I touched women. He'd crack my head open. So I didn't, oh no. Oh no. I used to be friends with Murray, not anymore. No, he's one guy. He deserves to live. Yeah, he deserves to live. Deep down, he is a good man in most ways. But we're like um, fire and ice. We don't mix. We just don't mix. That's fine. I don't care. Yep. Yeah, he was a. Oh, what was he? He played in Division Two, like in North Dakota State University. He was like those swing linebackers. He played half the time. He wasn't a starter or a reserve. He accepted it. He was later on director of Best Buy. Well, congratulations to him on that one. I still don't like you, Paul Murray, but yeah, toast to you for making all that money. Oh yeah, he probably drives a Corvette and stuff. You laugh at my car, and what could I say to him? Nothing. Yeah, it just seemed like in high school. I know what you mean, Octawave. Yeah, that females got away with it on chat monitor. They do in front of the monitor. If I say something, monitor would always get after me. It was just so weird. I still can't get over that. It was just so weird. After a while, I just shut up and I waited. After a while, they split up and they didn't really bother me anymore once the split. Carla split with the rest of them. I think Carla was, I don't know, into something that she was dating these guys she'd probably do everything with. Who knows? That's fine. I don't care. What people do with others is what people do with others. As long as it doesn't resort to violence, that's fine. Seriously, yeah. Yeah. It's I mean Octawave. It's just so weird. Well, nowadays all that social media is just a lot more violence too. Yeah. Well, in schools, the way they fight now, they fight vicious. I think, in my opinion, younger people today are much tougher than they were in 1982. Yeah, because I think the young people today are bigger, taller, stronger. You know, yeah. Okay, let's assume they eat more junk food. Okay, so what? Still, they're bigger and stronger because a lot of the young people they came from like both parents that were like either big or tall and strong. And when two parents get together that are big and strong, chances are that kid's going to be big and strong. Yeah, it's weird how it works. It's weird how it works because, for example, this will trip you. In relationships, you ever notice that most men are taller than women, right? My mom and dad, my mom was a tall one. My dad was kind of short and stocky with an extremely bad temper. Yeah. Yeah, my dad, he was something. Trying to be everybody's friend, and they burned him. Just kind of tasket, really. But I know short people that were very skinny that were tough too. Octawave, yeah. I watch like mixed martial arts, these people like in their 120s and stuff like that. Some of those people are just fast. Yeah. Very fast. I don't know. I just hope the PFL and Bellator will work out. Because UFC is going to be tough to beat, you know. 25-7 for the past few years. Yeah. When I was 6 foot tall, I stopped being 6 foot tall about when I was 16 years old because I was doing a lot of smoking, drinking. I drink, I think there's something I ate too. I stopped growing at 16 years old at 6 foot tall, and I'm kind of glad I did. So for me, it's kind of a strain to bend. Tall people hate bending. Yeah. You ever notice in professional wrestling, like the very tall guys, they basically can't fall, or they make a lot of the tall, big guys like indestructible, you know, the fake pro wrestling, like in the WWE, you know, like Kevin Nash when he wrestles, these guys would just, well, in real life, they would too. Yeah. Nash was tough. I would mess with Kevin Nash. No, Nash in real life was tough too. He beat up people. Yeah. Nash actually beat up people in real life. They confronted him. They try to hit Nash first, he'll hit you, knock you out, and he'll say, "Hey, man, self-defense," and he was right every time. Because a lot of people testify for Nash. Yeah, you're right, Nash. You're right. You're my brother. You're my sister. Can I follow you on social media? Sure. Ah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Then short ones too. Oh yeah. Like a lot of times, just weird. Yeah. I just. Yeah, when I was 6 foot tall, you know, I did trial for basketball at Osseo and flunked. I did that one day where he made fun of me. I ran home and told my mother. She called Mr. Baroncott. She just asked him if she could have her money back. He didn't have to pay. He could say, well, no. He says, sure, Mrs. Lycan. He says, sure. I said, I could tell the way Randy looks. Your husband doesn't have very much money. Do you work? No, I take care of the house. I have 5 kids, and our husband comes home crabby most of the time, but I love him, though. He's a great man. Randy always looks up to him. I thought, I do. But I had to play with it that way. I said, sometimes the dad be home. I do, Dad. You're the greatest. Dad says, yeah, I know. I thought to myself, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my dad was 5'7" too. Roly poly guy. Big stomach. Towards the end, he was like a bloated beached whale because his stuff where he goes in the back door, it was like plugged up before he died. He couldn't do it anymore. It was like stuff that was blocking it. Oh man, he had to take all kinds of medicine every day. Just, oh man. That's why I exercise every day myself now. I saw my father fall like that. I thought, I'm exercising. I'm going to stay in shape. Yeah. I'll keep my legs strong just in case. Because a lot of people use kick moves in fights now. And if I get kicked first, I'm going to kick back if I have to. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Octawave. I'm ballroom blitz. Ballroom. I'm in the ballroom blitz, you know. I remember that. What's the weather been like? Oh, let's see. It's 36 degrees. That's actually warm for this time of year in Minnesota. That should be in the teens actually now. The weather's been warmer. You know, in some years you have that. You can't help it. It's been like that in the 30s too, you know, if people look up history. Yeah. You know, weather's goes in cycles. And in my personal opinion, the weather is changing some because of air pollution, for example. That'll change the weather. I believe that part. Yeah. Okay. But me, I don't know how to solve it. Before I was born, my mother was in labor riding in a gasoline driven vehicle by Dwayne McLaughlin. Imagine if it had been horse and buggy, I wouldn't be here. When she was going to the hospital, it would have been horse and buggy instead of a vehicle. Yeah, because my dad and uncle went to work and back in the 60s, you couldn't to basically take a day off for that unless they called it your vacation day, you know, back then. UPS was like that, yeah. Yeah, back in the old days too, when my dad worked at UPS, he says, oh yeah, when you go in the door, you go in even when there's dogs. He says, even when there's dogs, you're going to try and get that package somehow. I said, Dad, that's dangerous. He says, yeah. Oh, no, at least they have it. Oh, yeah. It's a good idea to have it different, you know, have the UPS guys use spray or some electrocuted thing to, you know, prevent the dogs from attacking them. Tell the owners. Or they can say, for example, to the owners, oh, you have your dogs. Oh, it's too dangerous. Goodbye. I'm not going to give you your package. Or I'll leave your package right here, you know, out by the curb or something. If it's legal in some states, illegal in some states. It depends on the states, though. Some states it's legal, some it isn't. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. Every states have their kind of different laws, you know. Yeah, I read about this is weird. Was it in Connecticut, you know, was it the Connecticut government got mad at, was it an arms manufacturer because they wanted like more regulations? And as soon as Texas told that manufacturer, how would you like to just come to Texas and we'll just let you do what you want. You know, we'll give you good deals on our land, you know, probably out in some small cow town that people will, you know, do jobs like that. You know, nothing against cow towns. I mean, it's very small towns, excuse me. Very small towns. They call them cow towns, but hey, nothing bad about them. With all that money, mayors of towns say of 25, 30 population, they'll take it. And then the business will boom and people have money to spend and they'll either keep the old buildings or tear them down though. Sometimes they tear down old buildings because it costs too much to renovate them, you know. Just like George's Bar in New Ulm, for example. I'll just be on, I don't know if we're all on Octowave. I could be off any time, to be honest with you. But when I'm on Simi and Jimmy's thing, though, we talk about Simi and Jimmy, not me. I talk about Simi and Jimmy because my job as a chat monitor is to keep the chats people from being idiots. But 99% of them are great, and the other chat monitors kick them out, and I thank them for it. That's what I do. I just thank the chat monitors. Yeah, later, Octo. Yeah. 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 I'm kind of a space cadet tonight, Dave. Yeah, I'm a space cadet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean, Octowave. I hope someday you're a rich man. Drive those convertibles and stuff like that. Yeah, just think you get a convertible, get a nice house, you'd be on YouTube, you'd be popular. A lot of people like that, but always protect your privacy, though. be careful. Always be careful when you're on YouTube. You know, the ones in the thousands, I mean, like in the millions, oh, yikes. That's why a guy like Jake Paul has an entourage with him of fighters. And that guy pays good money, too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Dave, I can't afford convertibles unless if I get some rusted convertible with high miles and forget that. No, I'll just keep this vehicle, Dave, as long as I can. Because it's like rear wheel drive in Minnesota. That car will last for many years, you know. I'll have to wash it and make sure I have enough money to do the underbody wash and try not to drive too often, which is kind of hard to do. If I can win that lottery ticket, I can get a vehicle with garages. That'd be cool. That's why my Park Avenue lasted long on Wadena, because I was in the garage all the time. But once I was outside all the time, that Park Avenue in a couple of years just rusted in record time. Mike noticed it the first time because Mike took Votech for body work. He looked at it, he says, "Hey, Randy, your car's rusting a lot more." And it was just really rusting. Mike, yeah. Mike says, "Your car's going to really rust, Randy. You watch." And Mike was right. Yeah, yes, I did. Yeah. Saturday, December 16th. Yeah. With the cash option of, I think, let me see now. I think 1.35 million. With taxes, it'll probably be about, say, 900,000, I'd say. Like I say, I can live off 900,000. I just live frugal. Put the rest in like these low interest bonds and stuff like that and build it up and have just a certain amount to goof around, Well, the 5-year stuff will make money, make guaranteed money. Because why invest in high risk stocks where you could lose everything, Say, maybe I should invest in some search engine, for example. Let's see. Oh, wow. There is one. Yeah. There's one high risk stock that didn't make a lot of money over the years, Dave, come to think of it, was EA Sports. That time they won against Zynga in a lawsuit because they did the Ville that copied the Sims game. Yeah. Zynga lost their shirt. EA Sports has a lot more money. And the EA Sports stocks have went up like 2-3 times, and Zynga's still on the same number, $4 a share. Well, Zynga's is like way up there now. I wish I had bread sometimes. Because I knew Zynga was going to, not Zynga, I mean, EA, I knew EA Sports was going to win. I knew they were. Yeah. So they had the patent and trademark rights to the Sims, but Zynga did the Ville. Then they settled out of court for, I think, was it $13-14 million. And Zynga, they were struggling. They were probably like this: "We're going broke. Please, don't be too hard on us. Have us save $1 million, please." I bet Zynga was doing that. Their executives are probably crawling the EA Sports. They're like this: "All right, okay, have $1 million left then. I'll take the 15 million. We'll invest in our company a lot better than you. And we're going to give free stuff to our customers for appreciation for their business too." Zynga, do you ever do that? Oh, you're always jipping people. A lot of people hate you in the social media comments. We know that. Ha ha to you, Zynga. That's what EA Sports is telling him. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's what EA Sports is telling him. Yep. Yeah, sometimes you think of inventions too, like when you're a kid. So you were, yeah, yeah, yeah. Some guys can do that. Yeah, they have but you gotta be careful where and who you invest with, though, because there's a lot of swindlers out there. Person gotta be careful as heck, you know. But for me, like I say, let's assume I won 900,000. Most of it would go to those bonds, like for 5 years. Build it on interest. It's probably low interest, whatever. Cool. I don't care. Build it up and I'll have a lot of money because I'll live frugal. I'll live basically frugal. You know, that's what I'll do. Yeah. Yeah. As I say, there's been some people get lucky in investments, but then there's a lot that get swindled too. Yeah. Gotta be careful. Always careful with the money, you know. I got it to 7 views. Yeah. Today was 4, but I'm still happy. Yeah. Yeah. And this Wednesday, I'll be chat monitor, on Simmy and Jimmy's treehouse with Biggs. The old Biggs. You got to get a police car. He wears a cop hat on his shoulders. He needs a police car. Oh yeah, Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, sorry, Dave. Yeah, um, that chat was hopping yesterday. Yeah, basically. Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah, I had one person that was like depressed. We don't have to say no names. We know who they are, Dave. Let's don't give them a name, okay? We know, right? You know, I know who it is. You've seen the chat. Let's don't give them a name. Jimmy tells me never give certain folks a name. That's what Jimmy says. He told me that. That's what Jimmy exactly told me. Never give them a name. You know where they are, right? Yeah, Jimmy just says that I should concentrate on my videos. And I was talking to him and he said, do your own thing. He says, don't let nobody else tell you how to run your channel. You run it one way, your way. That's what he told me. He says, I run my channel my way. Eggy runs his channel Eggy's way and stuff like that. I said, I know. They're all talented too. Oh yeah, let's see. And that Rez guy, God, that guy can talk. No, no, not that person. Another person, Dave. Another person. Let us not say the name. Okay. Let us not say the name. It's not that person. No, no, no. But that's okay. There's certain people in the past chats that talk totally negative, you know. Certain, okay, I'll put it this way. You don't have to say their name. Okay. Okay, I'll say it in a certain way. You know, certain people I've tried to help in the past, teach them how to do their channel the proper way, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. I kept repeating myself and repeating myself like a broken record. But certain people out there don't listen. We don't have to say their name. You know who they are, Dave. Remember? You know who certain people are. I know you do. You don't have to say names. You know. You know. And I can't say names. Jimmy told me not to. Okay? Jimmy did say, well, ask Jimmy. I'll tell you. I give names to my friends, not my enemies. Jimmy says, never give your enemies a platform. Yeah, he's right. Yeah. Yeah. It's tough up in this level at times. You know, I enjoy this level, yeah. But sometimes it's a challenge with some of those lower channels that go to me and blah, blah, blah. And I tell them, study TV shows on the internet, study news programs. You know what I study too? I study TV preachers. How do they get an audience, right? They get a big audience. Yeah, they get a big audience, right? Yeah, I remembered when I was a kid. You ever heard of Billy Graham? That guy could draw the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, fill it up. Yeah, fill it up pretty much, or pretty close anyway. You know, you'd fill it up. People would just give that church just tons of money. And Billy Graham, he'd fill it up and start talking. Oh, my late uncle, he had to watch Billy Graham. I had to let him. That was all right. I said, go ahead, Ed. He said, aren't you going to watch? I said, no, I'm going to go lay down. I got a headache. Yeah. Yeah, he drew an audience. Yeah, and some others too. You know, you watch corny TV shows, learn something. How actors do great, singers do great. Watch how singers do stuff. Jim Jones kind of guy. Jim Jones. Dave, um, it's a different Jim Jones, not the one you're thinking of. It's a different Jim Jones. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Jim Jones was a friend of mine out in Alexandria. Yeah, I knew a guy named Jim Jones. Yeah, he was a friend of mine in Alexandria, Minnesota. Yeah, thanks for bringing him up. Thanks for bringing him up. And I did know a guy named Jim Jones from Alexandria, Minnesota. Good friend of mine. And no, he's a nice guy who minds his own business. Yeah, middle class, not rich or poor, but he's cool. And we don't get in contact anymore. That's fine. He wants to go on in his life. Cool. Go on my life. Cool. Everything's cool, right? Yeah. One in Alexandria, Minnesota. Yeah, it's not that one you're thinking of. No, it's not that one. No. Yeah. Sometimes when you bring up certain people, I know those people and I know where they come from. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, I'm telling the truth. Jimmy knows I'm telling the truth. Jimmy would tell you I tell the truth. Jimmy's got a lot of friends. Yeah. I'm proud of him. I don't know how he does it. I just keep trying, I guess. That's probably the most famous guy personally. No, I knew more famous guys than Jim Jones from Alexandria, Minnesota. Yeah. What do you do for a living again? I don't remember. He was middle class anyway. Nice guy. Honest guy. Uh-oh. Oh, Dave. I don't know. I got to be careful because I don't want to be flagged by YouTube. I don't know. I hope YouTube don't flag me for it. I'll tell you what. Yeah, and the one on top of that too, please. Yeah, retract the one on top of that one too, please. Otherwise, YouTube's gonna start. Yeah, thank you. YouTube will kick a field goal on me. That's what they'll do. They'll just kick a field goal. Don't take much. No, you're fine. No more. You could stop. It's okay. Oh, Dave. How to retract all your messages. If you want to, that's up to you. I'm not going to twist your arm. No, I'm just saying, though, is YouTube on the independent channels. Oh, yeah, they've been booting them a lot. They booted Eggy for the. Yeah, they booted Eggy. That's why you don't see LSMS Fitness. You know, Eggy? YouTube booted him out recently. Yeah, he got the boot. Yeah, they. You okay, Dave? You all right? If you're not okay, I'll just go, okay? I'm going to give someone 5 minutes. Maybe somebody else will want to go. Oh, okay. I was worried about you. No, I'm just saying YouTube is just, yeah, no kidding. Yeah. But then, and then get this, Dave. If you ever type Divinals Touch Yourself, I'll put it this way: if I put something similar to that, they'd kick me out. They would. But see, the Divinals, they're owned by a major corporation, so they won't kick them out. That's a very controversial video, Dave, even in any time. Yeah, I touched myself by the Divinals, that video. Oh, gee. Yeah. Oh. She says a part that makes her go money. What? Oh, wow. Maybe that means money falling from the sky. Who knows? Right? Probably. I don't know. Too bad she died, though. That was a risque song, and I actually thought the song was pretty good. Yeah, a lot of those girls out there, if they're mixed martial arts, they'd play that song for an anthem when they go out in the ring. You know? Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt. But the video will always still be up, and then Madonna's videos are even more racy than that. They even have that one where something Pepsi got real mad when they showed this, something to do with flames and sticks. You know that one? Yeah, they still have that on there. And they pass the money around, and they said, "Cool, we'll shut up." you know, they give enough money around. Certain people will shut up. That's how it works sometimes, in the business. Yeah. Madonna, that's one lady that's just racy, racy, racy. Yeah. Oh, see the interviews she's had, man, they're just bizarre. They're just bizarre. Yeah, Madonna is recently dating some guy who's like 22 years old, kind of a model. I bet Madonna pays for everything. I'll give a prenuptial agreement of leaving, of course. Take it or leave it, whatever the money is. I don't know, and they wouldn't tell us, so that's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of that makeup stuff, spending like thousands and thousands of dollars, but she does exercise often. I'll I'll give her credit. For a 62-year-old lady, she exercises often and keeps in shape because she can still dance real fast. Yeah, and Madonna in real life watches her diet. She eats no junk food. Nope, she eats no junk food at all. Yeah, she actually watches her diet in real life very carefully so she could do physical stuff, move real fast when she's dancing. Yeah, and she exercises too to keep in shape. I mean, those that like her don't like her. That's up to them. But I'm talking about her physical condition is impressive. But her singing isn't for me. No, the lyrics of the songs isn't really for me neither. Not really. Yeah, yeah. One time she was looking for a guy to was that help her get a kid. One time she offered in USA Today, and she had all these offers and stuff. You know who she chose? Get this, her exercise instructor. She had it all planned out. Yeah, take some random fan, right? Yeah, but Madonna, gotta hand it to her. I mean, her and her handlers are smart, made the money. She makes money like you. Actually, according to reports, she's a very excellent investor. She knows lots about investing. That's why she has so much money. She knows about investing. Very smart, knowing the stock market and stuff in real life. Yeah, yeah. She did. May look weird, but she was like a straight A student in high school. Huh. Yeah, there's a book out. I've been trying to find it in the thrift shops. I can. I used to. Madonna Uncensored by Christopher Anderson. Oh, gee. Oh, boy, she's something. She's something. Oh, Madonna was telling people not to talk to him, but some of them did anyway under total secrecy. And they're actually protected, Well, Madonna could just say, like, hey, it's all fiction. A lot of people are going to, be on Madonna's side, of course. You don't like Christopher Anderson, I'm on Madonna's side. Yeah. She knows there's people like that out there, you know. Yeah, that's fine. It's the way the crazy world works. Yeah. Oh yeah, and he wrote one on Michael Jackson Uncensored. And see, was it Michael Jackson Unauthorized Biography? Yeah. Oh, Jackson. Oh, he brings chills down my spine. That guy. Ugh. Oh yeah, and when he read the book too. No, I haven't. But one thing about Madonna though, when she goes out in public, she always brings 3, 4 bodyguards with her all the time, and they all can fight too. She brings 3, 4 of them with her. You know, he probably tells the seating arrangements. You sit here. You sit here. They all listen to her. You know, well, they get paid. Hey, listen to her. Listen to her. They get good money. We be cool with her. We get more money. There you go. You know. Yep. But she can afford those security guards. She just has so much money. It's just so weird. She's an oddball, but she's very educational, very smart in real life. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's just weird though, but there's just things in real life. Yeah. Like I say, she don't eat junk food. No. Oh no, not at all. It's just weird. A lot of the celebrities they'll eat junk food like Cheetos, Doritos. They go on the road, eat junk food all the time. Yeah. But there's some of them they won't. Some follow a very strict diet too. For me, a job as a bodyguard. Dave, Madonna would just laugh at me and say, beat it. She just told me beat it or get lost or scram. I said, Madonna tell me if I ask her I'll be a bodyguard, she'd tell me scram. And that's what I'd do. I'd scram. I'd never ask. No, nah, I'm sure she wouldn't give most people the time of day outside their circle, and that's fine. Most celebrities are like that, and that's fine with me. I don't care. I've liked celebrities before where they've been rude to the public too. You know, who was one I've read? Yeah, Lucille Ball. Many people have actually said that Lucille Ball was just a real snotty lady. When you ask her like for an autograph, she says, "No, I don't. I could give you my autograph. Just watch my show on TV." So she tell them. Lucille Ball used to many times to the fans. Fans start complaining. People just tell them, "Hey, we like Lucille Ball better than you," or something like that. Just weird. Yeah, she'd never offer me the bodyguard job. No, no, she finds them somewhere. I don't know, but I know I read about the. She did have a bodyguard, a special one. Was the name was like Clay Tave. Oh, he broke people's bones and stuff, and later Madonna, of course, paid for it plus extra money and settled the suit to the people. Yeah. Oh yeah, Clay Tabor, bodyguard. He's when he used to be your bodyguard years ago in Chris Vanisher's book, he'd be breaking people's bones. Yeah, that's the kind of people Madonna hires. People can easily break other people's bones. Hey, you still here, Dave? Wow. Man, just any plans for Christmas? Yeah, I'm gonna mostly just stay home and live out the day, and I hope the children everywhere are happy, and children with parents who can afford to buy them presents and stuff like that for kids. I wish kids would get that everywhere, but many children don't. That's sad. Happy for the kids. For me, I don't decorate or anything like that. I don't buy decorations. No, not like that, because I save money to put car in my gas tank so I do my YouTube videos. Santa will stop by. No, that's all right. I told Santa, uh, go to the kids' house. Always go to the kids' house, and the good adults, the bad adults skip their houses, and that's what Santa does. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if Santa's real anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on a naughty list, kind of. Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. Yeah, he can skip my place. That's okay. Santa's well forgiven by me, Dave. Give it to the children. Give it to the teenagers. Let's fight for the victims, Dave. Always fight for the victims. Victims of being robbed. Victims of lots of stuff. Well, I read about Texas. They have an interesting law, Dave. What I've read, if an elderly person was like abused, yeah, if an elderly person's like abused by like someone real young, I hear in Texas they give people 50-year sentence. 50 years. Oh my goodness gracious. 50 years. I believe it. I wouldn't doubt Texas. That's what they say about Texas. Don't doubt Texas. Yeah. I've seen Texas cops like in videos. I've heard them. You'll get down, you GDSOBAH. Oh yeah, I seen that. Now just slam them. I seen Texas cops. They slam harder in Minnesota's, I'll tell you that. Yeah, yeah. You never hear any protests. They're serious in Texas. No, you never do. No, yeah, you don't really. It's just weird. Yeah, yeah. One state like I said, I like traveling to be honest, was Montana. I like all of the open roads of nothing. It's just, oh, that's why a lot of celebrities invest in land in Montana. That's why Montana's land, Dave, is very expensive now. Yeah, it used to be years ago, the land was dirt cheap in Montana. But when celebrities like Kenny Rogers and some of the country singers, a lot of them, they invest in land in Montana to get away from the public. You just have a couple of guys watch them, pay them rent, and you know, maybe they have carpentry skills or something they can build, and have a couple of dogs or something like that that'll alert them when things fast. Yeah, yeah. I know Kenny Rogers was one of them. He invested a bunch of land in Montana to get away from the public. Press could never find his land. It was just so, you know, he has like many thousands of acres. Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of rich people invest in land in Montana. Yeah, Yes, even some of your dumpy towns in Montana, the real estate's higher in Minnesota. It's weird. But it's yeah. Yeah, that's probably why Kenny Rogers Roaster went out of business, Dave, because their food was terrible. Yeah. Yeah, they eventually went out of business in the United States. I read about food history. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I read about that. They had poor food usually. I guess the big shots tell the workers, put the temperature at a certain degrees for certain roasters, probably undercook the food or something. Technical dumb mistakes sometimes those corporations do. They don't hire experts to help them, sometimes. Some companies will hire experts to make sure they don't make mistakes. Yeah. Yeah, they usually love to hire lawyers, those big companies. I know, that's the thing. But still, it went out of business, Dave, because, you know, like you said, the food was terrible. I believe you. I've heard a lot of complaints on that too throughout YouTube. Yeah, that's what happens. Sometimes it happens like that. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Oh, I remember now as a younger man. Yeah, I understand. It tastes good, but then it makes you sick, though. Yeah, so I say, I think it's the corporates that must have told the restaurants, because remember, they had to listen to what the corporates say. It's one of those independent franchises, but they have to listen to the corporate suits. Yeah, I never do it that way. Never. It's best to be independent, if you can. But it's not easy in the restaurant business because in the restaurants, you have to work day and night. Yeah, you don't get much sleep. And on Sunday, you do get extra sleep, but a lot of it's doing book work. Tons of book work in business. Oh, man. Oh, my mother, she went nuts. Yeah. Yep. Oh, Mike Koborowski, I'll tell you about him. His dad, James Koborowski, he owned a nursery out north of Mankato. They made tons of money. Even when Walmart's opened and was business real big, the nursery was still open. Many nurseries closed down in Mankato. His parents wasn't one of them. They still made money. Yeah, they still made money because they'd go the extra mile for their customers. Yeah, they really like them. They might do some extra things for money. They're not going to do it for free. Why would they? Because they're experts. They're experts at the plants. Yeah, they're experts at the plants. Yep, and that's how Mike got his 69 Charger. His dad bought it for him, and yep, the one with the hard top, what Mike said. Yeah. Yeah, maybe Mike has a bunch of pictures of a 69 Charger. Maybe I can somehow get a printer with a printer thing and I can put it on YouTube or something. That wouldn't get many views, but and Mike, he probably doesn't have really any pictures. Maybe he has like one picture and that's it. So a lot of people don't take pictures of vehicles. It's just weird. Yeah. Well, now I do. I try to do a full video if I can. I know I did a crappy on the Park Avenue. I could have went to Mike's and put a stick in camera, but I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, because when the Park Avenue was on its last legs, it went, and when you turn right, boy, that sound just scared me to death. That sound scared me to death, to be honest with you. Then finally, I went to Ford And my sister took my card for Mankato and check space, and we all made it there. Salesman looks like this. You drove that all the way from Mankato? I said, yep. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, those Park Avenues, they do move, but it takes a while. It takes a while for the car to go real fast. Yeah. Oh yeah, my Grand Marquis would blow the doors off that car, the Park Avenue. My Grand Marquis will blow the doors off. I know, I felt it. And I felt it too, because remember in that video, and I was talking about my Grand Marquis, remember I was showing you when I was driving it? Didn't you feel it when I kind of jerked? That was me. I stepped on the gas. I didn't even put it to the floor. No, it was like about 60% to the floor, I'd say. Another 40 would have been to the floor, and no, there's a speeding ticket for me. Yeah, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful of police, though. If they feel you exhibition drive, there's your ticket. They'll do it. Police will do that. Yeah, gotta be careful. And there's police in Minnesota. They love giving tickets. So I'm just basically careful of my car and drive the speed limit. Do your turn signals, watch for other vehicles, go on the stoplight, hope another car doesn't hit you like that lady in the 2020 SUV when she clobbered my Park Avenue while I was in a complete stop. And then the patrolman talked to her 80-90% of the time. Oh, well, what can I do about it? Yeah, I've had it worse than that, so I don't get too mad about that. Still was unfair totally, but what can you do, right? Yeah. He liked that old lady. She was like Granny on Bugs Bunny. Just like Granny on Bugs Bunny. She must have liked Bugs Bunny or something. She copied it just like Granny. Put her hands and just like that. No, the highway patrolman fell for it. Fell for it totally. I asked him, is this security camera? He says, no, there's no there any security cameras. He says, okay, well, I'll just look at your bumper here. But it was like this. This is how fast he looked at my bumper. No damage. No damage at all. No, I don't see any damage. You got a very tough car there, son. I'm somebody. He's Randy. You got a very tough car. These cars in the 90s are just so powerful. Big vehicles like these are very weak. I thought against a 2020 SUV. What? 2020 Volkswagen SUV is a truck chassis, there, officer or patrolman. Her vehicle should be tougher than mine. I guess he thought he was insulting myself. But I had to shut up, though. I had to shut up because nowadays there's patrol. If they think you get too mouthy, they'll arrest you. Oh, yeah. And that guy would have, too. So I had to be very careful with him. I was pleasant. I said, well, I say, I guess I don't have any witnesses, to be honest with you. For what happened. Nobody's stopping by. Well, I guess that's life. He says, yeah. Patrolman's like this. Yeah, that is life. Yeah. Life happens sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. The lady I'm talking to, she's a very nice lady. Mom will let you know about that. He says, yeah, yes, sir. Very nice lady. And I thought, oh, boy. Yeah. Yeah. It was, what was it? Hers, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, well, the thing is, in the inside of my vehicle, it jerks stuff around. That's probably that scraping thing, Dave, because when she hit me hard. She hit me 10, 15 miles an hour, and my vehicle was rusting. I figured it jarred my car. Of course it did. I think it did. But the patrolman, you see, was protecting her. And I had to be, and I went to State Farm. I talked to my State Farm agent, just like I'm talking to you. He said, It's like this. I said, I'll tell you what. I'll say, if she makes a move, we'll make a move. He says, good idea. Okay, I'll print the thing. We'll wait till she makes a move first. But if she doesn't make a move, everything's just fine, okay? He says, we have to work with law enforcement, okay? So, yeah, I believe you. I know you're in the right, but there isn't like other witnesses besides you and that lady. I said, nobody stopped. Everybody left. He says, there you go. No camera and no cameras, no witnesses. He said, patrol's car may not have cameras. You never know. And I said, okay. Thank you. No, State Farm, otherwise, has been an excellent insurance company for me because one time, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I believe it. Joel did some stuff. Yeah, yeah, that was about it. And that lady hit me. Yeah, but no, I think that's much great because she hit me very hard, Dave. She hit me good. I mean, I had the car stopped and I put my foot on the brake. I put it down. I put it down pretty hard. She jolted my car. That was those SUVs. The truck chassis. Their chassis are a lot tougher than a car. Well, the Grand Marquis, no, this car is much tougher. Yeah, they see for the Mercuries and Fords, they built it for toughness mostly those years. They left a lot of electronics out. Was in 2011 they sold almost 100,000 of the cars that I got. After that, the sales just dropped dramatically. Then they dropped so low that they discontinued it. I kind of felt sad, but what can you do? Public wants SUVs and pickup trucks. Should see the price of them. They're insane. Yeah, they're insane prices now. Yeah, just think these days too. What's collectors' vehicles besides cars? Trucks. Yeah, those old 1970s Ford Ranger trucks, they're now collector's items. I remember used to see those all over the place. Yeah, I remember a farmer told me about a Ford Ranger. He was talking to my dad and my uncle. He says, yeah, these Ford Rangers. He says, we just drive them all day. The truck will get tired before me, but when we keep putting gas in and keep going back and forth, it's the farmer that's tired and the next farmer uses it and the truck keeps running. That's what the farmer used to say about the Ford Ranger. Yeah, a farmer said that once. Yeah, imagine that. A two-tone Green Ranger, a cylinder down for 20 or 10 years. Oh, yeah. No, that's for sure. It's just weird. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, those Rangers used to be very common, but as time went by, they disappeared. A lot of people beat them too, because a lot of times some guys, they just like to drive pickup trucks really fast. Sometimes they'll like run over garbage cans or mailboxes, Well, that's before the security cameras came about. Nitwits and idiots. I mean, I don't like that neither. It's wrong, 100%. I don't believe in doing that. Nope. Especially nowadays, that's a felony. Run over mailboxes, that's a felony. Run over several mailboxes. Person might as well rot in prison. Man might as well rot. Because it's the feds will get after you. That's how the feds work. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Ow. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah. No, no, I don't. No. Oh, and that one time, Dave, I told you about that with suing the bus to Madison. I know I told you that before, that the mailbox incident. I almost went to reform school up to 7 years. It's just weird. If I want to put my address on there and phone number, I probably would have went to reform school. But she says, well, your son's kind of stupid, so I'll give him a second chance. My mom said, okay, yeah, he's kind of dumb. She says, oh yeah, she put me down, called me dumb and stupid, called her daughter, oh, great, oh, like a perfect angel. My mom went with it. She rolled with it. She had to, and made deals where I couldn't go certain places. That's fine. Yep. I had my street education from my mother. That's called street education. And that's the first time I got it. Yeah, I know. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Yeah, I'm just. Huh. Let's see. I got 4 votes, 2 males and 2 females. Cool. I'm happy. You chatters have been great tonight. And like I say, on Wednesday, but remember, Dave, I'm promoting Simi and Jimmy, not me. That's how the chat game goes with Simi and Jimmy. See, I'll let you know. Yeah. See, when I'm a chat monitor or moderator, I can't. Oh yeah. Oh, you too, Dave. You're gonna leave? Oh, okay. That's it. I didn't hurt your feelings. I hope not. I was just, you know, because I mean, being a chat moderator for Simi and Jimmy isn't easy. It isn't easy. No, I'm here. No, I'm here. I'm just saying. No. Wednesdays. It usually starts at 5. I come about 4. He usually starts his about 2. A couple people come in, 2 or 3 say one. Every time Jimmy puts his page up in about 10 minutes, somebody always says first. It's all the time. Then sometimes people say, yeah, you want a cookie? Some of Jimmy's supporters will say, want a cookie? Oh, the mommy feed, you need a bottle, stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, the only poll I was looking at is 2 males and 2 females, 50-50. I got just 4 votes on it. I'm happy, very happy. You know, why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't I be? I may create some shows in the future. Might not come to fruition. One of my relatives is very well educated. Huh. No, you don't do that, Dave. I can't promote myself. It doesn't work that way, Dave. No. It doesn't work that way. I don't promote myself at all. Most of those people have heard of my channel. Most people don't care about my channel. Very few do, and that's fine. I don't care. My job's to be a chat moderator for Simi and Jimmy and moderate chat by jokes. And as Jimmy says so many great things, I'm sometimes I'm so into what he says, I should say great comment, Jimmy. Sometimes I forget. And yeah, it's hard being a chat moderator in that room. So many chatters on there. One time he had 198 with Biggs, 198. Yeah. No, I just promote myself, do my own videos, my way. If it doesn't do good, who cares? I don't care. This is my hobby. This is my hobby, my friend. It's my hobby. You know, Dave, everybody's going to ignore you. I'm not even going to comment if you do that. You do that, no comment. I'm not going to comment because I can't. I can't comment on that. So if you want to do it, go ahead, but everybody's going to ignore you. That's the way it goes, Dave, in the business. It's the business, Dave. It's how it's done. You know, it's how it's done. You dig? You dig? Heavy promotion. I'm slowly going up, and not very much, but only 13 in a month. That's nothing, but I don't care. It's a hobby. I could lose down to 100 subscribers tomorrow. I wouldn't even care. So what? Who cares? I don't care. I'll still keep my views. Lose the subscribers, who cares? I got views. That's the most important thing. Yeah, about that. That's true. And that's fine with me. That's okay. Oh, thank you, Octowave. Welcome back. Yeah. No, I was explaining to Dave Octowave that when I'm a chat moderator, it running my friend's thing, that my job is to make sure other chatters behave themselves more or less. I don't promote my channel at all, none of that, because most people know who my channel is. Most of them don't care. You know, that's how I'm explaining to Dave, which is true. That's how the system works. I, that's how the system works. I mean, look through history and your favorite shows. Look in the game shows. Look at all of them. They ever tell you to like their shows? Never. Shows that are way the most successful on media, they don't ask for likes at all because they don't care. Yeah. Dave, he's alive. Come on, that's fine. He'll do all right. He's exercising. He's watching his diet. He'll do just fine, Dave. He'll do just fine. He'll do great. See, but what he tells me, I'm going to tell you guys, two guys, and this is what he said to me. I have to do my own thing. No riding coattails, he told me. He says, do your own thing. Come up with your own ideas. I told him I turned down costumes before. Oh, Randy Jones, the only Randy Jones I heard of, he used to be a Major League Baseball pitcher for the San Diego Padres in the 70s. Are you talking about that pitcher for the San Diego Padres? Yeah. Yeah, he was a great pitcher, but his screwball screwed up his arm. But after the screwball screwed up his arm, he was never the same again. Oh, Randy Jimmy. No, I'm going to stick with Randy the Wild Horse. Oh, hell. Now, as long as you say it in this chat room, keep it here. That's fine. Do your whatever. You can almost do what you want, but if it's too controversial, you're fine right now. It's you got to remember about YouTube and their we're independent channels, the higher up channels. They get away with murder. You ever watch Madonna's videos? Let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, Papa Don't Preach. That's one of them. Yeah. That's a very controversial song she's saying, Papa Don't Preach. Okay. Heartsy and Randy. I don't talk to Heartsy very often. Okay, I'll answer your question on Heartsy Protsy. We don't really talk to each other like very often, because you see, Heartsy, educational wise, is actually a way ahead of me. A lot of people don't know this, but it's true. He's got a lot better grades in school than I did. Yeah, that's cool. I'm proud of him. He's hanging in there. Wish I could put my personality in his. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. I'll talk about education stuff, We do things our own style, our own way on our YouTube channels. He does things his style. I do things my style. We have different ways of style in what we do things, He's a cool guy. Nothing against him. But a lot of people talk to Heartsy all the time. Lots of people. Lots of people every day talk to Heartsy. And me, when I try to talk to people, they talk about educational things. What do you guys say, Randy? Huh? Oh yeah. So like that. I keep saying that. They lose interest in me. That's the way it goes. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, he doesn't care if you say that. He doesn't care. Nah. He takes insults from his enemies every day, way more than I ever have. A couple of times I've been slammed by people. You remember that time in January where Mac's friend got a bunch of her clowns to try to get me kicked out, and I told on all of them. Then I went up to that clown again, and then she was making some false accusations. What I said on YouTube, I never said. Because even if I block it out, they can encrypt it out, and it'll be exactly what I said. They have technology to do that. I still never forget that. That was just weird. I told on all of them. And that person, then she blocked me. Good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Well, no, because I haven't really watched Breaking Bad, but you have to understand if you want to say something to him in chat, you saying that he's not going to give you an answer. He has so many Patreons to answer. He doesn't have time to give you an answer or me an answer. He'll give me an answer sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't. That's fine. If he doesn't give an answer, that means he's very busy. Sometimes he's so busy, he doesn't have time to give me. That's cool. It's cool. It's all right. Yeah, that's the way it goes. It's the way it goes in the business. Yeah, that's the way it goes in the video business. Yep. I just do it for a hobby. Yeah, those two towns I did. Which one did I like better between? Was it Fairmont and Winnebago? Yeah, to be honest with you, I kind of liked Winnebago better. I actually liked the town better. Oh, they had a building up in Winnebago. I checked on Google Maps. It said like on top 1889, the building like looked pretty good. 3 years later, they bulldozed it. A building built in 1888, 1889 looked way better than average, No broken windows, no falling ceiling, none of that, They tore a building like that down. That's crazy. A building like that's in good shape. You got to try to keep those up, Yeah. All the small towns that I've been in, there's one town that I did like. Sort of was Starbuck, Minnesota's parade. I went in their caboose for free. All this interesting old stuff was like laying around. Nobody took anything. Yeah, people watch that caboose very carefully. Probably some old farmer that wants to look for a fight. Some of those farmers, they like to fight. Well, what are you doing? Trying to steal there. Well, I'm steal that. You better pull your pockets or else. Okay. And they'll just do what the owner says. Either tell them beat it or stay or whatever, Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Going inside an old caboose in Starbucks. It was like back in, was it 1906? It was a caboose. Yeah, it was like 1906. Very old caboose. It was cool. Yeah, it was free. Hey, usually you go in cabooses, they charge you what, $3-4? Huh. Oh, my grade doesn't work. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just kind of feel, pretty good. Yeah. Who's still in the room right now? I'm just wondering. Whoever you are, thank you very much for sticking up for me. I mean, thank you very much for still following me. I mean, excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me tonight. Anybody in the room? I'm going to put in a 5-minute timer. No answer. I'm going to leave. 5 minutes. No answer. I'm going to say goodbye tonight. So, I'll just go. Yeah, some of you. It is funny. It is funny. Yeah. Oh, I'm the goat. I'm the goat. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Octawave. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. It was almost a minute, but thank you for your answer. But if you don't want to go, just let me know, okay? Just let me know. Because now you're all alone in the chat. So Oz isn't too racy or anything or controversial because, I mean, YouTube just, they go bananas on independent channels. They'll go bananas. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, YouTube should have bananas out of the garbage truck. That's for you YouTube people who beat up independent channels all the times. Bananas ready for the garbage truck. I'll give it to the YouTube people to eat it instead. Probably eat it anyway. Oh, those bananas good, they'd say. We'd say, sure. Okay. Yeah, that's YouTube people for you. Yeah, that's their intelligence, all right. Yeah, well, some things they have improved on. The editing is much better. Yeah, much better than it used to. They used to use split editing and stuff, but they make it simple. They just make it like simple for just about anybody to use it, you know. For some, it would be technical, but editing videos, sometimes a person has to. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. I think oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I understand. You're very busy, Octowave. You're like very busy, you know? Yeah, if a person gets a good education and somehow gets a good break somewhere, you know, it takes a break. That's what my sister says. The one that bought me my car. She says it takes a break. Because when she was applying for some job, what was it, in White Bear Lake, some teaching job, she was one of about 273 to be interviewed. And when she said when she got the job, she says, I accepted right away. Yeah, the pay is technically lower, but with a lot less traffic and a lot less stoplights, you can drive in all safe neighborhoods now. The savings are right there. Plus, and those roads are not as well traveled. Because in the well traveled roads in the bigger city, better watch the potholes. Sometimes they'll wreck your alignment. Yeah. Yeah, I run into that pothole a couple of times. I used to take a shortcut through 14. I run into a pothole over the Park Avenue. I thought, oh no. Yeah. Is there? Yeah. Anytime they'll Octawave, I just hope you get that big break sometime. Hope you get a break. And that's what life is. It's full of breaks. Yeah. That's the way it goes. Yeah. That's the way it goes. So they don't have to wave. Yeah, so am I guess. So am I. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go now. So have a great night out to wave and everybody else. Like me or not, I think you wild horse fans are cool. I really do. Bye.